background knowledge, prior knowledge, background information. The reason why many of our students are doing poorly in class is simply because they don't have the foundational understanding of the content that you're talking about. They don't have prior knowledge. All information builds on previous knowledge, previous understanding. So if somebody doesn't have this basic understanding under here, this new stuff is just going to fall. It's like building a wall out of bricks. You have to build the first layer, and then on top of that, you build the second layer and the third layer. You can't just decide, you know what, I'm going to start building this wall at the fourth layer. Like, clearly that's not going to work. You just can't do that. Here's an example. Let me give you a quiz. You're all very smart. You're an educator. You've got a bachelor's degree. You might have a master's degree. You might have a PhD. You might have an EDD. You're very, very smart. You're very accomplished. So I'm going to give you a quiz, okay? And it's about the NFL. So my first question is, what does NFL mean? This is from the United States. It's a sport. I'll give you that hint. Okay, question number 2. What do the letters WR mean in the NFL? Question number 3. How much is a safety worth in points? Okay. What team is from, let's say, New Orleans? Okay, we'll stop there. So those are 4 questions. Now, some of you may have been like, man, that was great. I'd like to do 10. So the first one is NFL means National Football League. What did I ask next? Safety is worth 2 points. WR, wide receiver. And New Orleans Saints. Now, if I gave you 10 more, those of you who know football, American football, would be able to probably answer most of those questions. Those of you who never watch football, don't know anything about it, are sitting there going, this is a stupid quiz. Now let me ask you the question. If you got all 4 correct, does that mean you're super smart? Or does it just mean that you have prior knowledge of football? And likewise, if you got a 0, if you got all 4 of them wrong and had no idea, does that mean you're stupid? No, it just means you don't have prior knowledge. See how that type of understanding shows it's not about intelligence. So many of our kids do really, really well because they have lots of background knowledge. They come from families that read a lot, they talk a lot, they watch Jeopardy and Discovery and History Channel. So they're coming with lots of background knowledge. And I would say this, that much of our grading is actually based on prior knowledge, not on what the students actually learn, but that's a different topic altogether. So background knowledge is extremely important. When you are engaging in something new for the kids, I know we often talk about, well, first we're going to review. I would spend lots of time on the review, not reviewing, obviously, what you haven't taught yet, because you haven't taught it yet, but reviewing what they should know in order to get to this new knowledge. If you find out that they don't have that prior knowledge, they're not going to do well. So enjoy, learn about prior knowledge, learn about background information.